Hello students, welcome to the next lecture on the calculus of the variation. So this is related to the CSIR NET 2020 mathematics of there. So we will see some shortcut tricks how you can solve such questions in there. So we will see quickly what are those questions. So the first question is related to the part C, that is of the 4.75 marks, and you have to find the solution of this related to the extremal. Second question is again you have to find the solution of this whether the C1 and C2 are here. And the third question is you have to check then which one of the following is correct. Make sure that students in each of these CSIR NET paper, the questions related to these extremals or calculus of the variation are definitely be asked. So let's see how you can solve such questions are there. It's a very simple are there. So whenever there is a question of the extremals are there, you have to always start with the Euler equation. I think all of you know that what is the Euler equation is. This is my Euler equation, that is partial derivative f upon y dash. What is the f is? This function is equal as the f. Now what you can do is you can substitute the value here. What is the partial derivative of f with respect to y is x minus what is the partial derivative of this with respect to here? This is 4 y dash is 0. So what is that? This is x minus 4 y double dash is 0. What is the answer of this? Y double dash is my x by 4. Now how you can find the value of this? Either you can integrate 2 times and then substitute the values, you will get the right answer. But I will tell you the shortcut tricks. Find the second derivative of this. Is it x by 4? What is the second derivative of this is? 1 by 6. It means this option is cancelled out. What is the second derivative of this is? This is 2 by 7. Again, this is not x by 4. This option is cancelled out. What is the second derivative of this is my 2. So again, this option is cancelled out. What is the second derivative of this is nothing but my x by 4. So the right answer is my here. Other way, what is the second method is? What is the second way is? You can integrate this 2 times. When you integrate this as a 1 time, you will get this as of here. When you again integrate them, you will get the x cube by 24 plus c1x plus c2. Now you can see the term x cube by 24 is present, so only here. So this is the correct option of that. Otherwise, what is the third way is that you can substitute this value. What is the y0 is 0. This is nothing but c2 is 0 and then so on. You will get the right answers. Look at the another one is there. Again, we can start with the Euler equations. So what is that? Euler equation is partial derivative with respect to y minus d by dx of here. Now we can substitute the values. What is the partial derivative with respect to y is 0. What is the d by dx of with respect to y dash? So this is nothing but my y dash upon 1 plus y dash square. So what is the meaning of that? When the derivative will be 0, what is the meaning of that? This part is my constant, so I call as c upon here. Now you can find the value of the y dash. You can squaring them and you can easily find the value of the y dash here. So what is that? This is c upon square root of, you can squaring them and here. Now this is the y dash. Now you can take the derivative of this, you will get the and compare them. So you can all know that what is the derivative of x by a. What is the derivative of this? This is a upon x square minus a square. And what is the derivative of tan inverse x by a? This is 1 upon a of x square plus a square. Now you can see that my option is of the negative sign, so it means this plus can never be true. So this option tan is cancelled out. Also, if your answer is the secant inverse, then what is that? This is x time of this, but there is no x times are there. It means these options are also cancelled. So I think this option has incorrect are there. So, but if it is there, then what is the right answer of this problem? So how you can find the right answer of this? I can consider e raised to power x as say of t. Then what is the value of the x is? That is a dt upon x. Now you can substitute the value here. Yes, dt upon t. So if you substitute here, what is that? This is this upon t square minus c square. So what is the answer of this? This is secant inverse t upon c. What is that? T is my e raised to power x plus another constant. So it means the right answer is e raised to power x plus r8. So anyhow, this is the incorrect options which is given in this problem. Next question, last question is here. Again, we can start from the Euler equations. Partial derivative of this with respect to y minus d by dx of here. Always start from the Euler equation whenever questions are like here. This is now my f. What is the partial derivative with respect to y is minus of 2k y. Partial derivative is my minus of 2ky. minus d by dx of partial derivative is my 2y dash. So you can see that 2 will be cancelled out, minus will be cancelled out, ky plus of y double dash is 0. So all of you know that what is that? This is second order linear differential equation. So what is that? This is c1 cos of root kx plus c2 sine of root kx. Now what is given to you? Y of 0 is 0. So if you substitute here, c1 is my 0. Y of pi is my 0. What is the meaning of that? c2 sine of root k pi is my 0. So what is the meaning of that? Either c2 is 0 and sine of root k pi is 0. What is the meaning of that? If c2 is 0, then y is my trivial. Y is my trivial solution, but there is no trivial is there. So it means c2 we can't take that. So if this will be 0, what is the meaning of that? Root k pi is nothing but my n pi, where n is my integers. So what is the meaning of that? Root k is nothing but my n. So what is the solution of that? So y is nothing but my c2 sine of n pi, provided n is my integers. Now you can think about the questions are there. So k is an integer, k is all okay. So how many integers are there? So there are infinitely many integers. So when n is infinitely many n, so what is that? Y is also be the infinite many. So it is infinite many if root k is not an integer. What is the meaning of that? If root k is non-integer, what is the meaning of that is n is a non-integer. If n is non-integer, so this value is my non-zero. If this is non-zero, so it means we get some solutions are there. So that means this option is my correct. Second is, what will happen if root k is integer? If root k is integer, we can check whether we get a trivial solution. If root k is integer, it means n is integer. So if n is integer, so what is the value of this? This is always be a 0. So if this is 0, what is the meaning of that? Y is 0. What is that? This is my trivial solution. So but here asking about the unique solution. So this option is cancelled out. Root k if is not an integer. If this is not an integer, so according to this value, we will get a, that is, if this is not an integer, then we will get a unique solution. So what is the meaning of that? At the most one solution, that's the meaning of unique solution are there. So it means C as well as B are there. This is the unique solution for all the real. That is not true, because if it is integer, we will get a trivial solution. So hence, what are the right answers are there? B and C are the correct option for this problem. So remember that whenever there is a question of the functional are there, you always start with this one and try to simplify it in a simple manner. I hope you can enjoy this session too. We will see some more questions related to these papers in our next video. Till then, subscribe the channel. Best of luck. Thank you very much.